Welcome to Terry's Diverse Horizons, a place where we explore faith, history, culture, and the big questions with honesty, wit, and sometimes a dose of uncomfortable truth. Freedom of religion is sacred, until you're late for work because devotion has taken over the highway. Today we're talking about public street prayers, blocked roads, and a double standard so obvious even traffic lights are confused. Streets are meant for cars, buses, ambulances, basic city stuff. But every so often, they magically transform into open-air prayer halls. No booking, no permits, just vibes and inconvenience. Let's roll. At 1. When streets become sanctuaries. Streets are meant for cars, buses, ambulances, basic city stuff. But every so often, they magically transform into open-air prayer halls. No booking, no permits, just vibes and inconvenience. At 2. Peaceful, unless you're in a hurry. We're told it's peaceful, and sure, it looks calm. But peace feels different when you're missing work, blocking emergency vehicles, or explaining to your boss that faith caused the delay. At 3. Try the reverse, just for science. Let's imagine Christians blocking highways for Sunday Mass, or Jews shutting down city centers for prayer. Same behavior, same disruption, very different headlines. At 4. Landmarks aren't neutral choices. Praying in front of major landmarks isn't accidental. It's symbolic. It sends a message. We are here, and this space now acknowledges us. At 5. Boundaries, an old-fashioned concept. Here's the wild thing. Christians and Jews usually don't do this. Not because they lack faith, but because they respect boundaries. Houses of worship exist for a reason. Streets exist for another. That's not just worship, that's visibility politics. 6. Pluralism, or one-way tolerance. We hear a lot about pluralism, but pluralism doesn't mean one faith reshapes public life while everyone else adjusts in silence. Tolerance isn't a monopoly. At 7. The accountability vanishes. Raise concerns, and suddenly it's not a civic issue, it's a moral accusation. No discussion, no nuance, just a shutdown of debate. Funny how that works. At 8. When devotion becomes performance. If prayer only counts when it stops traffic and grabs headlines, maybe it's not about heaven, it's about the audience. Faith doesn't need a traffic cone to be valid. At 9. Consistency is not hate. Want equal respect? Then accept equal rules. Same laws, same limits, same expectations. That's not hostility, that's fairness. Anything else is just selective tolerance. Believe what you want, pray how you want. Just don't hijack shared space and call it harmony. Equality doesn't mean special treatment, it means consistency. Welcome to Terry's Diverse Horizons, where uncomfortable conversations still get a seat at the table. Thanks for watching. Stay blessed, stay safe, and always stay humble.